Shalom. I went to the Antelope Valley Courthouse this morning, and speaking for myself, to let them, to address the fraud that they're doing, to address and answer for myself, to object and hold them in contempt for trying to make make me the real man answer for a corporate fiction of fraud, where they're basically trying, when I talked about them trying to serve me let's see, notice of court hearing, which I will not be attending because this is corporate fiction and I'm a man and I do not have to answer for their fiction. DV110 temporary restraining order request for and then an order DV100 request for domestic violence restraining order, description of abuse, and all the fraudulent documents would should have been attached to it. I choose not to contract with you on the basis it does not address me in my proper capacity, and it is a legal fiction of no standing, and I'm not your object. I went and spoke with the clerk, and one of their agents told me that I could not record, although I have the right to do it, but I choose to not cause unnecessary actions at this time, so I just went on and not recorded. But at the same time, she told me, the clerk told me that she could not accept my document when when that's total violation of Rule 5, serving and filing pleadings and other papers. How filing is made. General, a paper is filed by delivering it. 4, accepting by the clerk must not refuse to file a paper solely because it is not in the form prescribed by these rules or by local rule or practice. Rule 902, evidence that is self-authenticating, foreign public documents. Order that is to be treated presumptively authentic without certification, or B, allowed to be evident by an attested summary with or without final certification. So then she said she would have to get her supervisor's permission to file the document, which goes against everything that this serving and filing pleadings and other papers in Rule 5 says. They do not follow their own rules. So the supervisor, Michael Ortiz, came, accepted the document, and then said he could not accept it. Once again, the clerk said she's following his directions, so he said he could not file it. That goes against Rule 5, serving and filing pleadings and other paperwork. They're in violation. Null and void.
951, this is Niggas Alagi Yakadesh. In 951, I served declaration of notice of cease and desist and refusal of contract of non-agreement to Michael Ortiz, supervisor for the Los Angeles courthouse in Lancaster. According to Rule 5, serving and filing pleadings and other papers, how filings is made. General, a paper is filed by delivering it. Accepting by the clerk must not refuse to file the paper solely because it is not in the form prescribed by these rules or by local rule or practice. Rule 902, evidence that is self-authenticating foreign public documents, order that be treated as presumptively authentic without certification, or allowed it to be evidence by an attested summary with or without final certification.
Okay, this is addressing their fraudulent case number 18AVFL01157. This case is null and void, and it is closed. Now, depending on their actions, if they continue to pursue fraudulent actions, which I'll go ahead and make another video of the documentation to show that they're basically fraudulent and have testified against themselves. Shalom.